In this video, we're going to look at Air Force running their trap from this past season. They also would bluff this and run speed option the other way. So in this video, we're just going to look at the trap. Then we'll have another video where we look at the speed option with the bluff. Obviously, a lot of times when you're running the trap, you're trying to get these guys to rush up field, or maybe it's one of those things where they're sitting on the quarterback. Now you kick and they're running right there. These backers flowing over the top for the quarterback or whatever it is. So really good change up right there with the option that Air Force and all the academies are known for running. But right here on this one, you're getting a 3 front here from Northern Iowa. And as you can see, a little bit of a bluff motion, bring him back here and then make it look like they're going option that direction. Quarterback opens that way, so it looks like the bluff option. All they're doing right here up front is these guys they're basically slipping up to these backers. They're going to double there to the backside. This backside guard is pulling right there to kick. And as you see, this fullback's a little bit deeper than he typically is when they're running option, because it takes a little bit longer for that guard to get around. He wants to be able to get in behind him and not beat him to that kick, so you can see that. And right there, as you can see, everybody's down blocking, creating that wall. Great job here by the left tackle. You can't let this defensive tackle beat you across your face. So does a great job getting his hat across. Going right there, trying to put play side shoulder. He squeezes pretty hard, but he still has to get that play side shoulder hand. And then the quarterback actually spins out the opposite direction the way that kick's going. Maybe it can soften up this defensive end for the kick. So there's the kick. Running vertical right there again. Big body, your fullback falling forward right there. Everybody's just creating a wall, getting the kick on the defensive end. But we'll see a lot of really good looks against different fronts from this past year for Air Force. Same look right here. This time against Colorado, you're getting the bluff motion going that direction. Quarterback opens up, facing that way, and then he spins out, trying to soften that defensive end. Right here against his forefront from Colorado, center's going to take first on the backside. They're actually going to double this 3 technique, working up to the backside, pulling to kick right there. So actually have a free hitter here to the front side. There's a great job by the backside guard pulling around. You got to put your play side shoulder on him. Flat pull, play side shoulder, rolling his hips. And again, that fullback's a little bit deeper than they would be on the option. Just straight hand, good patience letting him kick it. Now I'm going vertical with some momentum. Falls forward for about 3 or 4, which is all you're trying to do right there. Throw some of their rules off for fitting over the top of some option, different things like that. Trap, there's the kick. Free linebacker right there, front side, doesn't really make the play. He fits outside. It falls forward, getting close to the first down on 2nd and 5 for about 5 yards. After that last play, they saw the free hitter, so they got into a little bit different look. Instead of going bluff motion, they actually bring him across right here. They had tightened down a fullback, tight end type guy right here. He's actually going to go to this linebacker right here, which should be the free hitter. Again, this forefront, he's back right there. He's down, trying to make sure he doesn't beat him across his face. Double the 3 tech to the backside. That might be a 2 tech. Kicking right there, putting your play side short. So right there, should have everybody taken care of. Might fold in from the outside or this safety rolling down, but that's people that you really can't account for the most part. All right, so there's the pull. Again, a little bit more depth, hand. Great kick right here. Puts that play side shoulder being violent. Boom. See that guy's head gets snapped back. Good contact right there with the shoulder. Going vertical, falling forward, getting about 6-7 on that simple trap play. Right here you can see again, he's right there for that guy that was the free hitter the last play. Being aggressive. This linebacker's pretty aggressive too, but he's not able to make the play right there because he doesn't really know where the ball is. Quarterback reverses out, does all that stuff. Now he actually softens up right there and loses where it's at. So again, one of those ways that they were able to basically do the same thing. They brought that motion across as opposed to that bluff motion. So right there, faking like they might give that ball to him, and then they're going trap right there to the backside. Quarterback opens up, trying to soften it. Good execution there up front in a body on body, and then good change up, getting that receiver, tight end, fullback, whatever kind of player this guy is, to hopefully take care of that unblocked player from the last clip. Here's a look here against Nevada. As you can see, they're checking right here, and this fullback actually backs up a step. So right there, that's one of those reasons why, to me, it seems like they're a little bit deeper than they typically would be when they run this trap. But right here against this 3 front for Nevada, they're actually trying to trap this player right here. They bring both guys to the middle like they've done with option, and he reverses out. They're trying to fake option that direction, but then they're going to trap this 3 technique. And as you see, doubling the nose right there to the backside. This tackle's slipping up. Tight end's basing right there. Here comes the puller. Coming around this D tackle. I don't know if he squeezes pretty hard. He kind of falls, gets to the legs, but right there with him getting out of with him falling, not able to make a play right there, they're able to hit this thing and just slide in. That's pretty tight alley right there. You can see how tight this is. He slides right in there. Good patience there by the fullback. And now going vertical. This guy has no clue where the ball is. Looks like option out this direction, which they've obviously ran. We'll show in a different video where they're going with that trap look. And now this fullback all the way up on the safety, I ended up working with that check, gets to the end zone there against Nevada. But again, just watching the linebackers and everything, these misfits, thinking that it could be one of those things where they're just running an option, but right here with that trap, they'll get a body on body. Misfit here by that backside linebacker. They don't even get up to him. He just fits in right here on this backside with nowhere to be seen. Should be fitting right there. Misses it. Corner, whoever flown over the top, no chance. And they even get all the way up to the safety with that tight end. Good play right there. Good check. Ends up being a big touchdown for Air Force. Right here against Utah State, they're in that 3 front, but they actually have this was in a 4 tech. He's able to actually just slip right through and not really get hands on or anything. Double team right there to the backside as well. He's going to hopefully block this backside defensive end, which could be an issue. He pulls right there for the kick. So we'll take a look at it. They should leave this linebacker unblocked, which I'm not sure if that place side tackle should be going there. And that double team, probably going to this backside. He might be supposed to slip up to that guy, but right there they just down block, create that wall just like you would on inside zone. Here comes the kick, again play side shoulder. Great violent pull right there. Shoulder, extends the hips. Now he's moving him out of the way. Good block right there on that. Fullback gets the ball. A little bit more depth. Getting downhill, linebacker misfits it. He just gets into that wash just like you do on inside zone sometimes. Saves up to make the play after about 7 or 8. But right there you can see exactly what they were looking for, because this is it. There's the kick. Just get in that wall with that fullback. Falling forward, make that safety tackle in space. So good play right there. Again on the back end, quarterback opens up that direction. Fullback wraps around, following that guard. Both guys come back like they do a lot in the option. Now they're leading out that direction, trying to get those guys to widen, which is what this linebacker does. Of course, if they're playing that option a lot, they're having to widen, and sometimes they lose that fullback, and that's what happens right there with that misfit. Wasn't thinking it was trap, probably thinking it was that option. So really good call, really good play and scheme by Air Force. Usually supposed to play here for Air Force. Quarterback opens that direction. Fullback gets it wrapping back that way. They're faking option away from where this trap comes from. Right here, San Diego State in this forefront with a 7 over here, and then this guy walked down right here. So what they end up doing is basically arc right there, and they block it a little bit differently here on the front. He's just slipping up to that linebacker. His backside tackle actually slips directly up there because he thinks that with this option look that way, hopefully it'll hold this linebacker. Guard pulls to kick that 7 technique. Everybody else is just basically taking man on those down linemen. So right there, taking care of them. Tackle slips up. This tackle slips up. Here comes the pull for that 7. Good kick. And now they're rolling. Body on the body. There ain't nobody left. He's feeling to the outside like it's option. And that thing pops right there. The only guy in the way is that official. He even gets a block for him. So really appreciate that right here. He actually knocks off 32, gives him just a little bit of a hip. And right here, 20 needs all the help that he can get. Obviously not the most fleet of foot, but he's actually getting ran down around the 10-yard line or inside the 10-yard line. So really good play. Good scheme right there. They actually faked the option away from it. It softened up that safety. You can see him filling into the box right here, which is another big reason why this is able to turn into an explosive play. And also, obviously, the execution of getting a body on a body there, that guard and these tackles working up and making sure that they're creating that crease that they were looking for. So big play right there by Air Force against San Diego State. Pretty much the same thing as far as blocking here. Again, trying to trap right here, but they give a different look here on this trap. They fake like they're tossing right there. They hand to that fullback who doesn't go in motion, get in behind that guard. So trying to kick right there. This linebacker actually does a good job of fitting in. He just doesn't make the play. This receiver tight end gets a body on him. But right there, he's still in position to make the play, just doesn't quite make the play. So I thought this was a really interesting changeup. Obviously, we'll look at their speed toss on that stuff in a different video. But right there, faking that toss to the fullback and then handing it back underneath on that trap.